Oh, you gotta retry. Whoa! Jeez.
That was close. You're lucky I was here to save your...
I couldn't do anything.
Yeah.
Who are you?
Whoa.
Me? Random Hajil.
Hey.
Bounty hunter. Bounty hunter?
Pretty BA.
Yes, Gillian, a bounty hunter. As the junker profession is so dangerous, their numbers have fallen dramatically over the past few years. As a result, the government decided to put a price on Snatcher's heads in order to encourage private citizens to cooperate in the effort to track them down. Naturally, these bounty hunters must register with the authorities.
You said your name's Random, right? What did you do? Follow me here?
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
Investigations aren't my style. You track them down, I take them out.
Okay.
Whatever.
You have the legal obligation to state your bounty hunter registration number. Please do so now, immediately.
BH75001 Random Hajil. That's RANDOMHAJILE.
BH75001 Random Hajil. That's confirmed. I officially recognize you as a legal bounty hunter.
Cool.
Wow. Gillian, records indicate that he has already disposed of 3 snatchers just this month.
Wow.
Counting Freddy, that makes 4.
4?
I've been at this a lot longer than you have. Just relax, rookie.
This guy.
So, Junker Boy, let me give you a little tip. You might already know, but Snatcher's weak point is their artificial skin. If they sit out in the sun too long, they get cancer. That's why they set up a hospital to treat this little problem of theirs. You find it, you can take them out, roots and all.
Where did you get all your information? Wait a sec. You stole it from Gibson, didn't you?
That's not really important. But now that Gibson's out of the picture, I need you to get busy.
I track them down and you junk them. Is
Is
that
it like a
the idea?
unicycle?
Anyhow, it seems Gibson found that hospital.
I think it's a funky angle
He must have
motorcycle.
left behind some information about it.
What do you mean, seems? Don't you know anything about it?
Hey, investigations are your job, right?
This
I
guy.
owe one, Random.
Yeah, I'll get it out of you later. See ya, Junker Boy.
I like this guy.
So, there's a little bit of
Snatcher
trivia about
Control
him.
Hospital, eh? There's bound to be more than a few of them in there.
The hospital. Great. Getting Konami flashbacks already. Oh, Act 1, Snatch. Complete.
Oh, and I before we end everything here, I just wanted to let you folks know there's a little bit of trivia there. That character is heavily inspired by the main antagonist of Blade Runner, the movie. He's wearing similar clothes. He looks like the actor.
Hour.
Yeah, he looks like the actor.
I knew he looked like somebody. I couldn't place it.
Yeah, even the clothes he's wearing are straight out of the movie.
That's... Yeah, I knew the clothes had to be... Like, no one has clothes. The clothes had to be from something. I couldn't place it at all, though.
Yeah, anybody who's interested in learning a little bit more of what inspired this game and what leads up to it in its creation and everything should definitely check out that movie now, especially now that the proper version of the movie is out. There were a lot of different versions of this movie, a lot of different cuts, and Ridley Scott finally got to release the version he wanted to get out on Blu-ray, so definitely check it out.
Absolutely. Save your investigation? Yes, please. I'll record everything.
It's okay, we're not damning ourselves. You don't need to keep multiple saves.
Yeah, no, you cannot possibly screw yourself over in this game. The worst thing that can happen is you die during a shooting section, but it should respawn you very shortly.
Very difficult to do that too.
Act 2, Cure. So I guess we'll let the scene play out, then we can cut it off.
Yep.
Okay, let's try to sort all this out. Metal Gear, would you mind helping out?
Classic
Not at
recap.
all. Now projecting recorded video
Yeah,
images.
that's true. In case you stop playing at the obligatory save
Gibson
points.
calls in and you two immediately head for the abandoned factory in the M District. But when you arrived, Gibson had already been killed by someone.
Hits me every
or
time.
something
Yeah.
at the factory. From hair and skin samples recovered from his body, you determined that the perpetrators were 2 Snatchers, 1 male and 1 female. In addition, from a floppy disk containing notes from Gibson's investigation, you discovered that Snatchers have a crucial defect. Gibson was apparently killed because he had learned about this weak point.
Well, that means.
And this weak point is a key difference between them and real humans. Their artificial skin cannot tolerate ultraviolet rays. Long-term exposure causes it to become cancerous, a form of melanoma. This severely limits the places and times that they can operate to midwinter, when daylight hours are their shortest, and of course at night. And it looks as if it will take at least 6 months for them to develop a new skin which overcomes this fault. So their biggest weak point was that they had to keep themselves protected from ultraviolet rays over the past 6 months. Gibson really put his earlier training as a science cop to good use in figuring this one out. And that's why they use plenty of sunscreen, even in the middle of the winter. As a result of this, it becomes clear that there is one thing they must have to continue their survival. And that is medical facilities, where they can treat artificial skin which has become cancerous. And it appears that Gibson may have located a hospital used for this very purpose. In an effort to determine where Gibson had been investigating, you analyzed his stomach contents, found buffalo meat, and headed to the only place in the city that serves it, Outer Heaven. Isabella Velvet, a dancer at this place, gives you a description, which allows you to put together a montage of the man Gibson was trying to track down. You then ran this montage through the city's databank, using Jordan. And that gave you 2 suspects, Ivan Rodriguez and Freddie Nielsen. But from the condition of Ivan's skin, you determined that there was no possibility he could be a Snatcher. There was no evidence at all of melanoma. But as he was in possession of liquid sky, you turned him over to narcotics. Following that, a search of Freddie Nielsen's home turned up large quantities of sunscreen. Nielsen's wife, Lisa Nielsen, turns out to be a Snatcher, and you dispose of her. And you confirm that the skin cells found under Gibson's nails were from Lisa. Freddie Nielsen also turns out to be a Snatcher, and you dispose of him as well. The hair sample that was found in Gibson's hand is confirmed as being from Freddie.
Cool animation.
So you are able to determine that these 2 Snatchers, Freddie and Lisa, were the ones who killed Gibson.
Yes.
But then we have a problem. The bounty hunter who saved you, Seed, Random Hajil. An investigation uncovers that the information he provided when he filled out his bounty hunter registration was completely false. So, who is this guy? Friend or foe?
What about the bank account he was having his bounty deposited into?
It was a common account used for paying bounty, and the funds were retransferred from there. We couldn't learn anything from it. Thank you, Metal. And now for the real fun. The hospital that Gibson had tracked down. If we can hit that, we may be able to shut down this snatch operation of theirs. Or if we can find some kind of patient records there, we may be able to find them quite easily.
So, Little John's memory might provide us with an important lead.
That's right. If we're lucky, there may be something left that we can work with. Navigators record everything their junkers do, just in case.
Just in case, huh? Well, this looks like one of those cases.
Harry should have recovered it by now. Go see how he's doing. Seed, I'm counting on you to find this hospital.
So that may seem kind of out of place there, but I believe in the original that recap was after a disc swap.
Yeah, not to mention, even so, you can save whenever you want, but it's really easy to get into the spirit of things when you're playing this game. So when an act ends and it says, do you want to save? I wouldn't be surprised if that's where some people would turn the game off because the game is giving them an excuse. So you might as well get that recap anyway.
Jeez, we loved this game so much when we first played it that we just straight up played the whole thing throughout the length of the night.
Yeah, now I mean, we didn't read the stuff out loud and investigate every single option for every single thing, so it took us maybe 5 or 6 hours. But, oh man, this game's so much more fleshed out when you do it the way we're doing it right now.
Yeah, plus we know quite a bit about it. I believe this is our third time playing it with each other.
Maybe for you, it's my second time.
Oh, okay. But yeah, this is great, you know?
It's wonderful. The game's excellent. So, we have concluded Act 1, we've just opened up Act 2, we've gotten a nice recap from this, so the next mission is to head into the hospital, which may be a secret operation being run by Snatchers.
Maybe.
Calling it now, not the safest place to be. Once again, Konami's giving me a bad feeling about going to hospitals, but you know what? This time it's not going to be horror, it's going to be noir, and I think it's going to be freaking amazing.
Absolutely.
Until next time, everyone.
Bye-bye.